The Hangtown Fry originated in California during the gold rush of the 1840s. It's a delicious combination that starts with bacon, eggs, and oysters and served either as an omelet, a frittata, or a scramble. What do you think? Are you ready? Let's get at it. So let's start with the ingredients. We have some pancetta, oysters. These are Pacific Northwest oysters, arguably the best oysters. Some all-purpose flour, some Old Bay seasoning, and we've got 5 or 6 eggs, large, maybe even 7. It just depends on your ratio that you like with your eggs. Some fresh grated Parmesan, some heavy cream, and then I have my herbs for this, which is fresh chopped basil from my garden, some oregano chopped from the garden, and some green onions, both white and green, not a whole lot. Then we're going to be hitting it with some black pepper, a couple dashes of hot sauce, which I like the Cholula chili garlic for this, some butter for sauteing the eggs. I have some fresh parsley chopped for a garnish. And then right as it's finishing, some extra sharp white cheddar from Tillamook. So good. Okay, let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is get the egg set up. We're going to take, let me get a discard bowl here. We're going to take our eggs and crack them into a bowl. I usually don't have an issue with eggshells. Watch, now I will. But as you notice, I'm cracking it off to the side rather than over the bowl. Okay, set those aside. I need a towel. There we go. All right, we're gonna break these up. And we just wanna beat these up until the whites break down. All right, that looks pretty good. So now we want to add about a tablespoon of parm. Don't be mad at me. I'm putting in twice that. The heavy cream. Our basil. My oregano. My green onions. We're going to put in a couple dashes of my hot sauce. Maybe 3. And then let's do some pepper. About a 1/4 teaspoon. If it's me, I tend to go heavy, but that should do. All right. Whip this together. This is complete. We'll set this aside. All right, let's get our oysters ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some flour and add our Old Bay. And I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way with my hands. Need this for them. Okay. And once you have that mixed up, we're going to add the oysters. And we just want to dredge these in the flour, trying not to take all this nectar with me, but we'll see. This is going to be a hand wash after I get done here. Then we're going to take them into a sieve. We don't really need the excess flour. We're not trying to thicken it, so just going to give it a nice shake and add them to a bowl. All right. You know what? We're going to move over to the stove. We're already ready to cook. All right. Kind of medium just a little over medium. And we'll preheat this pan. Let's add our pancetta. Remember, we don't have to finish this because we're going to put the oysters in as well. And it will continue to cook. I am going to turn it down to medium-low. And I'm going to add my oysters. We're not looking to cook these too much, but if you prefer your oysters more well done, of course, you can do that. For a little bit of browning. And they're going to brown pretty fast. Let's go a little longer. Tongs probably would have worked better in hindsight. Now there's enough oil in this that I'm just going to add just 1 tablespoon of butter for the eggs. Now we'll add our eggs. I'm going to pull from the middle to the middle as the eggs set. And you can take this to as dry as you like with the eggs. Some people like well done eggs. The oysters and the pancetta should be fine if you do that. The key here is not to add the cheese, the cheddar cheese, until towards the end. I can hear the wind chime outside. It's later in the day on the coast. We start getting our breeze in the evening. Right. That's getting really close. So we're going to add our cheese. We're almost done. There should be enough salt here, but I would leave it off at this point because the cheese is salty, the parm is salty, the oysters are salty, and you don't want to over salt this dish. And we're ready. And there you have it. All right, here we go. A little parsley, a little color. Eat with your eyes. Let's try a little bit. And some Aleppo pepper home fries. It is coming up on dinner time. Breakfast for dinner. All right, let's give it a chunk of that, and some potatoes. Oh man, that's awfully good. Little salty bryness of the ocean. Oh, so delicious. Well, thanks for visiting me today. I hope you'll think about subscribing. But if you've never tried the Hangtown Fry, it's so good. All right. Later, Gator.